Good morning, children. I hope everyone are fine. Okay. So, in the last class, we solved the exercise number 2.2, right? So, today we are going to discuss about the what are the prime numbers, what are the composite numbers, and what are the even and odd numbers. Okay. So, after that, we'll solve the exercise number 2.3 here. Okay. So, in that, first, what do you mean by prime number here? First one is a prime number. Prime numbers. What are the prime numbers? It is 1, 2, 3, 5. How you have to find the prime number, whether it is a prime number or not, how to check that one. See here, for that we have to check the number. Prime number is nothing but it's a number which is divisible by 1 and itself. Okay, so the number which is divisible by 1 and itself, that number are called as the prime numbers. The definition of prime number I am saying here. Okay, so what is the definition of a prime number here? Prime number is nothing but the number which is divisible by 1 and itself. That number is called as the prime number. Okay, and then after that, second definition is composite number. What is the definition of composite number? Except all the prime numbers, rest of all the numbers are called as the composite numbers. Means here 1, 2 is there, 3 is there, 4 is there? No. So 4 is what here? 4 is a composite number. Except these prime numbers, all numbers are called as the composite numbers. Getting? So composite number is nothing but it is divisible by another number also. But here prime numbers are divisible by only 1 and itself. So that number are called as the what? Prime numbers. Prime numbers is nothing but the numbers which is divisible by 1 and itself. That number is called as the prime number. See here. 2 is divisible by 2 only and 1 also. Other number is there? No. Next 3. 3 is also divisible by 3 itself, and after that 1, it is divisible by 1 also. Next another number is there which divide the 3? No. And 5 also same thing. Okay. So the numbers which are divisible by 1 and itself, that number are called as the prime numbers. Getting the definition here? Okay. After that, composite numbers means the rest of all the numbers, the rest except prime numbers, all numbers are called as the composite numbers. Next, you know even and odd numbers. Which are the even numbers and which are the odd numbers? Even numbers means the number which is divisible by 2, that number are called as the even numbers, and which is not divided by 2, that number are called as the odd number. Okay, so even number are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and so on. And what are the odd numbers? Odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and so on. Getting the definition of odd number and even numbers. And after that so start the perfect numbers. The number 6 has a factors 1, 2, 3, 6. The sum of the factors of 6 other than itself is a 6. A number n for which the sum of its factor other than itself is n is called a perfect number. So 6 is a perfect number. How to find the perfect number? Next one is a perfect number. Definition of perfect number. So that is perfect number. Perfect number. What do you mean by perfect number? Perfect number is nothing but a say here. So it's a number which first we have to find the factors. The sum of its factor is more than that number. Sum of the factors more than that the number, then it is called a perfect number. Okay. So that is, I take an example as 8. Right, first factors of 8. Factors of 8 are, what are the factors of 8 here? That is 1, next 2, 4, 8. These are the factors of 8, right? So here the number 6 has the factors 1, 2, 3, 6 and the sum of the factors of 6 other than itself, that is a 6. So number n for which the sum of its factors other than itself is n is called a perfect number. See here, we don't consider this 8 number, okay? So only consider the factors other than this 8. Leave 8 here. Other 3 are there, right? Only how to consider these 3. Don't consider 8 here. Okay? Now add the values. 4 plus 2 plus 1. 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 1 7. Whether it is equal to 8, we got here 7. But here 8 is there. Whether 8 is a perfect number, so right here 8 is not a perfect number. Not a perfect number. We want this answer only. If the sum of the factors other than itself is the number, then this is called as the perfect number. Otherwise, it's not a perfect number. Getting the definition of a perfect number here? Perfect number means refers to how to write the factors of that number and don't consider itself factor. Means that number don't consider here. Other factors you have to consider and add all the values. 4 plus 2 plus 1. That is equal to 7 here. We didn't get the 8 value. We have to get the 8. The same number we want here. Otherwise, it's not a perfect number. If we got the same number here, 8 only, then it is a perfect number. Otherwise, it's not a perfect number. Getting the definition of perfect number here? Okay, fine. So, next one. Now, we'll solve that is the exercise number 2.3. Okay. Exercise number 2.3. In that, what they given here, fill in the blanks with the words even or odd against each statement. Okay. So first main is you have to fill in the blanks. That is first one. What is the question? The sum of two even number is always. What is the sum of two even numbers here? What is the sum of two even numbers? Sum of two even numbers means consider two examples. Okay. That is a 2 is a even number and 4 is a even number. What is the 4 plus 2 answer? That is 6. 6 is what? 6 is a even number? Yes, obviously. So the sum of the two even number is always even number. Sum of a two even number is always what? It is a even number only. So what is the answer? 2.3. First main. That is first answer is even number. Second one. The sum of two odd number is always. Take any two odd numbers. That is 7 plus 5. What it will give? 12. 12 is a what? Even number. So write here a even number. If both numbers are odd, then also answer is even. If both numbers are even, then also the answer is even. Keep it in your mind. Okay. So next one is a third one. The sum of an even and an odd number is always. Okay. The sum of an even and an odd number means one is here a even number, another one is a odd number. Then what is the answer they are asking here? Okay. So for that take the example. One even number means take a 4. One odd number means take an odd number. What is the answer? 9. 9 is which one? 9 is odd or even? 9 is a odd number. So the answer is what here? Third one. Third one answer is odd. Third one answer is odd number. Next one. Fourth one, the product of a two even number is always. The product means you have to do the multiplication. That is 2 into 4. That is what? 8. Right? So 8 is a even number. Right here a even number. Even number. Okay? So next one is the product of a two odd number is always. That is a 7 into 5. That is 35. Right? So product of two odd number is always odd number only. Addition of a two odd number is even, but product means multiplication of a two odd number is always odd number only. If you are getting a confusion, take a two odd numbers and multiply and check the number whether it is odd or even. Then you will come to know that. Okay. So here first one is answer is odd number. This is a odd number. Next sixth one. The product of one even number and one odd number. See here, one even and one odd. That is 4 into 5 is what? 20 only. So 20 is odd or even? It is a even number. So what is the answer? Sixth one. Sixth one answer is even. Even number is the answer. Getting what I am saying here? Okay. So next we'll go for the second main now. What is the second main they given here in a 2.3? I hope everyone are understanding. These are very easy things only. Okay. So here that is a 2.3 in that second main. That is also fill in the blanks only they given here. Okay. We'll solve now. Fill in the blanks by choosing an appropriate word from the bracket. In bracket only they given two words. You have to choose one proper answer. Okay. So first one, pairs of dash numbers having a difference of 2 are called twin primes. Pairs of dash numbers having a difference of 2 are called what? Twin primes. Which numbers we are having like that? Twin primes. One second. Twin primes. Twin primes in question only they given twin primes. Primes means obviously that two numbers also prime number only, right? So the answer is pairs of prime numbers having a difference 2 that are called as the twin prime numbers. Okay, they consider any two prime numbers. If that two prime numbers having a difference 2 means if you subtract those two value, then you will get a difference as a answer 2. Then that number are called as the twin prime numbers. What are the twin prime numbers? Example, that is 5 and 7. Take a 5 and 7. 5 and 7 both are the prime numbers only. And what is the difference between a 5 and 7? 7 minus 5 is 2. So 5 and 7 are called as the twin prime numbers, right? So you have to write here pairs of a prime number. Answer is prime. In second main, this is 2.3. In second main, first answer is prime. Okay. Now second one. Second one, what is the question? The number is dash if it is not divisible by 2. If it is not divisible by 2 means what is the number? I told already. That is a odd number, right? So even number all are divided by 2, but odd numbers not divided by the 2. So they told not divided by 2 means it is a odd number. So write here answer as odd number. Next third one. A number which is equal to the dash of its factor other than itself is called as the perfect. Sum or difference. What we did in perfect number? We did the addition. That is nothing but the sum, right? So write here sum as the answer. So the answer is sum. Perfect number. In perfect number, while solving the perfect number, we did the addition problem, not a subtraction problem. Right? So that's why we have to write the answer as a sum here. Okay. So next one is a fourth one, right? If number A is exactly divisible by B, then B is a dash of a factor or multiple. Obviously, it is a factor. If it is exactly divisible by B, then it is a factor of that number. Okay, so it is a factor. Answer is factor. Next, fifth one. The numbers more than one that have only two factors are called dash numbers, and the numbers more than one that have a more than two factors are called a dash number. See here, the numbers more than one that have a only two factors. Only two factors means what we call only two factors, means it is divisible by only two number, means itself and one, right? So what is that number? That number is called as the prime number, right? And after that, composite number. Okay, so next, last also, the every even number except 2 is a prime number. Sorry, this is wrong. Okay, so in that fifth one, 3 fill in the blanks is there. In fifth question, 3 fill in the blanks is there. I'll write one by one. Don't get confused here. In first blank, you have to write the, in fifth main only, first blank you have to write the prime number. Next, that is a composite number. Okay, which is have a more than two factors that are called as the composite number. And last one they given every even number except 2. All are which numbers? All are composite numbers. Except 2, every even number is a composite number. It is not a prime. The only even prime number is 2. The only even prime number is 2. Only 2. Rest of all even numbers are composite numbers. So last one also composite. Okay. So these are the fifth one answer. First one prime, next one composite, next one also composite. Don't get confused here. Okay. So the only even prime number is 2. Rest of all even numbers are composite numbers. Keep it in your mind. Okay. So now we finished the second main also. Now we solve the third main. Write all prime numbers between the following. Okay. We have to write the prime numbers between that given numbers. Third main. In that first one is 50 and 60. What are the prime numbers? 51. Whether 51 is a prime number? No, because that 17 3 is a 51. It is divisible by 17 also. So 51 is not. 52? No. Then 53? Yes. 53 is a prime number. Next 54? No. 56? Sorry, 55? No. 11 5 is 55. 56? 8 7 is 56. Next 57? 19 3 is a 57. And 58? Yes, 29 is a 29 2 is a 58. And what 59? No. So it is a prime number. Right? So in between 50 to 60, which are the prime numbers? 53 and 59 are the prime numbers. This is the answer. We have to write prime numbers between these two given numbers. Here the given numbers are 50 and 60. What are the prime numbers lies between the from 50 to 60? In between only we have to write. Don't write other prime number also here. Getting? Only in between these two numbers we have to write the prime numbers here. That is the 53 and 59 are the answers. Getting? Okay. So next one, second one is 73 and 75 to 85. 75 to 85. The answer. What are the prime numbers in between 75 to 70, 18, 85? 76? No. 77? 11, 7, 77. 78? No. 79? Yes. So write here 79. 80? No. 81? No. 82? No. 83? Yes. 83. So these are the two prime numbers lies between the 75 to 85. These are the two numbers lies between the 75 to 85. Getting? Okay. So next one is 88 to 98. Okay. Third one. 88 and 92. What are the prime numbers lies between the 88 to 98? 89? Yes. 89. In any table 89 is there? No. Right here 89. 90? No. 91? It is there. 92? It is there. 93? 93. Check 93 is there? No. Right here 90. Next 94 it is there. 95? Yes. 95 is there. 96 also there. 97? No. 97 is not there. So these are the three prime numbers lies between the 88 to 90. It is also there, right? 3 3s are 3 1s are. Yes, 93 is also prime number, not a prime number. Only 89 and 97 are the prime numbers. Because 93, if you divide with the 3 value, 3 3s are 3 1s are. 31 3s are 93. 31 3s are 93. So it is not a prime number. It is divisible by 31, right? So it is not a prime number. Only these two are a prime number here. 29, 89 and 97. These two are the prime numbers here. Okay. So next one is the fourth one, 100 and 110. 100 and 110 here. Okay. So what are the prime numbers? That are 101, 103. 104, 105, 106, 107, 107, 108, 109. Okay. So these are the prime numbers lies between the 100 and 110. Getting idea everyone? Okay. Now we'll go for the fourth way. Fourth main, what is the fourth main here? That is express each of the following as a sum of twin prime numbers. Twin prime numbers means continuously means that those two difference must be 2. If you take the difference of those two prime numbers, we want answer as a 2. That numbers are called as the twin prime numbers. Okay. So here express each of the following numbers as a twin prime number, sum of twin prime numbers. First one is first one is 24. Okay, that is expressed as the 11 plus 13. 11 and 13. These two are the prime numbers. Take the difference. What is the difference here? 2. So these two are called as the twin prime numbers. So sum of two twin prime numbers. Sum of two twin prime numbers. Next one. Second one is 36. 17 plus 19. Third one 84. 84 can be written as a 41 plus 40. 8. 3 plus. Getting? These are the twin prime numbers. We express the given number in a sum of two twin prime numbers. Okay. Next one, go for the fifth one. Express 84 as a sum of two odd prime numbers. Fifth one, 84 is equal to 41 plus 40. These two are the odd prime numbers. Yes, these are the odd prime numbers. So we expressed 84 in the form of a sum of two odd prime numbers. Okay. Next, go for the sixth one, that is express 41 as a sum of three consecutive prime numbers. Consecutive prime numbers. Okay. So 41, sixth one as a 41. What do you mean by consecutive? Consecutive means continuous numbers. Consecutive is nothing but a continuous number. See here, 1, 2, 3. These are the consecutive numbers. Okay, 2 and 3 are the consecutive. Okay, 3 and 4 consecutive. 4 and 5 consecutive. Consecutive means continuous number. Don't gap the middle numbers. Don't skip the middle numbers. If you skip the middle number, then they are not a consecutive number. Okay, if we consider continuous numbers continuously, then they are called as the consecutive numbers here. Okay, so here you have to express this 41 in the form of a consecutive primes. Consecutive primes they called. Okay, consecutive numbers means 2, 3 and 3, 4 like that. Okay, they told consecutive prime number. Consecutive prime number means they should be prime number only. Okay, see that is 1, 3, sorry 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11, 13 like that. Okay, see here 7 and 11 are consecutive prime numbers. 11 and 13 are consecutive prime numbers. Continuously we have to take. That's the meaning of the consecutive word. Okay, so here consecutive prime numbers means we have to express this 41 in the sum of the consecutive prime numbers. That is which one we have to take here? 11 plus 13, 17. 11 plus 13 plus 17. Add all the numbers. 7 plus 3, 10, 10 plus 1, 4, 11, 1 carry, 3 plus 1, 4. 41 you will get. Sum of 3 consecutive prime numbers. These are the prime numbers and with the consecutive. We didn't skip any number here. Right? Okay. So next one is a seventh one. Write any 7 pairs of a twin primes using a sieve of a Arrhenius. Sieve of Arrhenius I didn't told, right? Okay. We'll tell that one in the next class. Okay. So up to 6th month we completed here. So today homework is write up to 6th May in a HW. First write it in a HW, after that write it in a CW. Okay. So homework is write up to 6th question in a HW. Okay. That is a homework. Okay. We'll continue in the next class. Till that, be safe in your home. Thank you everyone.